Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome to my channel, Cherished Memories Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute granny square. The other day I was going through one of my crochet books and it has a lot of little things you can crochet to sew on your purse or your blue jeans. And I saw this and thought it would be so cute in a granny square. It had 6 petals, so I had to add 2 petals to make it a granny square. And I put a brown for the center, the bright pink, and a white. And then I trimmed it in the same color as the flower. And to give you some samples, I made one in a gray with a white center. Here's a lime green and a brown. And this one is a light pink. And this one I made a little bit different. I made the center the same color as the petals, and I didn't put any white in it at all. I did a different color for the middle there. And these were 7 inches wide, and I used a 5mm hook. And before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that so you don't miss any of my future videos. So you're going to make a slip knot. We're going to chain 4. We're going to go right back into that first chain and do a slip stitch. Just like that. We're going to chain 1. Now we're going to go right back into the center of that. And we're going to make 7 single crochets. There's 4. And 7. Now if you're going to make your middle the same color as your flower, then you're not going to have to cut off here in a second. So now we're at the end, and we're going to go that first single crochet, slip stitch into it. And now if you're going to, if you're changing your color, you're going to chain 1, pull your yarn tight, and cut it. And now you're ready for your color. You can pull that a little bit tight there if you want. Okay. Now you can attach anywhere you want. This one I'm doing in a bright yellow. And once you've attached, insert your hook, bring it up a loop. We're going to chain 5. Okay, now once you have your 5, you're going to skip that first one, and then the second one you're going to do a single crochet. And the next 2 chains, you're going to do 1 double crochet in each of those. And in the last one, you're going to do a half double crochet. Just like that. Now you're going to slip stitch into the next one. Well, okay, now we're going to chain 5 more. Now in the second one, we're going to do a single crochet and a double crochet in the next one, and a double crochet in the next one, and in the last one, a half double. And slip stitch into the next stitch, and just continue this till you're at the end on your 8th petal, and I will meet you there. Okay, I'm on my last petal. This is our 7th stitch right there. I'm going to slip stitch into it. Do my chain 5. I skip that first one. The second one, do my single crochet, my double, and another double in the next one, and a half double in the last one. So there's my 8 petals. So now we're going to slip stitch into the first petal. I did it that way instead of having 7 chains in the beginning, because it just kind of left a gap between the 8th one and the first petal. So it looked much better. Now we're going to chain 1, pull it tight, cut it off, and now we're ready to turn it into a greenie square. Now if you like this, you can even make it smaller and sew it on a purse or anything. Okay, I'm going to get my white. Now you're going to want to attach, it doesn't matter which petal, but kind of go there in the gap where we skipped that first chain. I'm going to tie it on. My thread kind of messed up there. Okay, so now insert your hook, bring up a loop, you're going to chain 1. Now you're going to go right back in that same stitch and you're going to do a single crochet. Just like that. Now you're going to chain 5. Now skip over to the next petal and you're going to do another single crochet. You can chain 5. Jump over to the next petal and do another single crochet, and just continue this until you get to the end here, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I'm at the end. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we did there. Just like that. Now we're going to chain 4, and that acts as our first triple double crochet. And now we're going to do another one. For those that don't know how to do that, yarn over twice. We're going to go right back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2. And now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do the same thing, yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, and complete it. Yarn over. We're going to do another one, yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, go through the last. And so now you've got 2 triple double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more triple double crochets to make your corner. And now on this chain 5, we're going to do 4 double crochets. 2 and 4. And now we're to our next petal, and right in the center of that single crochet, we're going to do a double crochet, just 1. And now in the next 5 chain space, we're going to do 4 double crochets. And 4. And now in the next petal, we're going to go in that single crochet and we're going to do our next corner. So we're going to yarn over twice. Just go right in the center of it, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over the last 2. Do another one, yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over, and the last 2. And chain 2, and then you're going to do 2 more in that same stitch. And 1 more. Now you're going to go into that next chain 5 space and do your 5 double crochets. And the next petal, you're going to do a double in that single crochet, and then you're ready for your next corner. And go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I'm at the end of my 4th row. Now we're going to slip stitch in the top of that chain 4. And now we're just going to slip stitch into the next stitch there. Slip stitch into the corner. Just like that. And that's what it should look like so far. Now we're going to begin row 5. We're going to chain 3. That acts as our first double crochet. Now we're going to do 2 more double crochets. So now we've got a total of 3. Now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets in that same corner. So we've got 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. And now all we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet on top of each stitch from the previous row until we get to the corner. And when you get to the corner, you're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets. And just continue that until you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of row 5, and you're just going to want to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, chain 1, pull your yarn, cut it off, and now we're ready to start the last row, row 6. So I'm going to go ahead and get my color, and you can start in any corner you want. Tie your yarn on, just like that. Now we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to go back in there. We're going to do 2 single crochets, just like that. Chain 1 and do 2 more single crochets, just like that. And now in each stitch across, we're going to do 1 single crochet on top of every stitch across to your next corner. And then when you get to your next corner, you're going to do 2 single crochets, chain 1, and 2 more single crochets in that same corner. And continue that till you get to the end, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of my row. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch to that very first single crochet we did. Just like that. Chain 1, tighten your yarn, cut it, pull it through. You might have to straighten it up a little bit. Yarn in, or weave in your yarn, and that's what it should look like. I think they're very cute. I think it would make a really cute blanket, especially if you did it in different colors and attached them. I think that would look really cute. And I want to thank you for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.